Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be revisiting the Flying Scarab in Halo 3. In fact, we haven't done the a Halo 3 revisit for a while, so hope you guys do enjoy this one. This is a pretty hard one for us to do, and we've actually been trying this for like weeks, but we finally got it, and now we're going to show you guys. So, what you want to do is just get this part on a mission, the Ark, where you're fighting the Scarab, and then you want to basically take out all your allies and kill all the enemies until it's pretty much just you and the Scarab left. And make sure you're very thorough with this, because sometimes there's like a single Marine like kind of like outside of the usual area, or like enemies just come out of nowhere sometimes. But once you've cleared all the enemies, you want to grab a chopper and then drive over here up on this cliff, and then just park it right here, and just simply hop onto the ledge here. And from here, have your friends join you, and then just simply walk back down to where the Scarab is, but stay on this ledge. Now, when doing this, I would highly recommend you do this with basically a full lobby of 4 people. Otherwise, you reduce your chances of succeeding, because you have a very high chance of multiple people getting killed while doing this, and it's best to have at least one person survive and respawn the others. Now you will know that you've taken out all your allies and enemies, because the Scarab, it will try to attack one of you 4 people. Otherwise, if there's like a Marine outside the map, the Scarab will try to attack the Marine instead, and that'll pretty much mess this up. Now once you're all up here, you want to stand right about here where I am, across from the platform to my left. And you want to make sure all your allies are here, and they're all standing kind of close to you. You know, you got to be grouped together. But you know, right about here in this spot is good. And now you just simply got to wait a little bit. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here, but as you can see, it's going to take the Scarab a little bit to get to you. But eventually the Scarab will follow you guys, and you want to get up against the wall, basically, underneath where you guys are standing. Now you're going to have to play around with the position here a little bit, because you want to make sure the Scarab can clearly see you guys. So just, you know, move around until the Scarab has a good view of all of you guys, and try to stay close together so that the Scarab will eventually head over. It will take a while though sometimes, or sometimes it'll be really quick. It's just the Scarab is just like confused occasionally. But as you can see, the Scarab is now coming closer, and let's get a better view of it. Just want to stay up there until the Scarab starts climbing up against the wall. And this could take a while, could take a lot of tries. Sometimes the Scarab just like walks away randomly, or just keeps walking around in a circle. But don't worry, it's a little frustrating, but you know, you'll get it eventually. It might help if you get like one person stand against the edge, as close to the edge as possible. But you want to be careful, because as you can see, the Scarab just kind of kicked that person away. And pretty soon you'll see why I recommended we need 4 people for this. So here the Scarab is pretty much about to fly off the ground a little bit. It's not going to fly very far, but you know, it'll kind of fly up and keep walking on the map essentially, or flying out of the map. See, the Scarab is actually like not solid against when it hits walls, which is why this actually works. So here we are. Scarab is almost in position. The key to this is basically patience. So just wait, and it'll eventually climb up to the wall. And once it climbs up enough, like pretty much when it's at this position, you want one person to get onto the Scarab and get on the turret. Well, actually, everybody try to get onto the turret, because most likely only one will make it. So here, see, only one person made it and everybody else basically died. So you want to grab onto the turret here, and if you did it correctly, the Scarab should uh, keep walking in that direction. Now, this part will probably take a little bit of patience again as well, but here we have it. The Scarab is just going to start walking through the wall, and once it hits this point, it's just going to keep walking in this same direction. It won't spin anymore, it's just going to keep going and going, and basically it's going to fly out of the map essentially. It is basically walking on nothing at this point. There is actually no ground here. This is all solid space inside the wall. Like if I were to, it looks like there's nothing here, like it's open space and everything, but there's actually the whole place is solid. It's all like one big barrier. So like I don't even think you could. You see, when I switch to a free camera, it's stuck. You can't go anywhere because it's all solid. Likewise, if I didn't do it in this video because this is like our first attempt, our first time doing it, so we don't want to mess it up. But I'm quite positive if I were to get off the turret, you would get shot right back into the map. Well, you probably die first, and then your body would get shot back into the map at like super high speeds. But we didn't get the chance to try that. However, if anybody attempts this and manages to succeed, let me know what happens if you do get off the turret. My theory, my guess is that you'll get shot back into the map after dying, of course. But I don't know for sure. So if anybody does attempt that, do let me know in the comments. I am very curious if anything else happens. Now, the Scarab is pretty much going to walk forever outside the map. Well, not forever. It's going to eventually hit a time travel, I guess. Actually, no, I don't. You'll see what happens soon. It's not really a time travel glitch like the ones you're used to seeing from us. But actually, it does something a little bit different. Now, as you can see, when I shoot the turret, nothing happens. I mean, it shoots, but like the shots don't go anywhere. And that's basically further proof that we are inside like a solid area, which is why the shots aren't going anywhere, because they're literally, stuck. They don't hit anything. But as long as you stay on the turret, you will survive. I'm actually pretty surprised because this Scarab, you can actually go much farther out than I expected. Like, I don't even think I'm not even sure if you can get out here with pan cam because it's all like solid wall here. So this might be like something that not even pan cam can do. I mean, you can't even use pan cam on a Master Chief Collection anyways, so that doesn't matter, which is pretty unfortunate. I don't know if anybody has tried yet, but you can activate the pan cam coordinates, but you can't actually use the pan cam feature in theater mode apparently. At least I haven't been able to get it to work. But yeah, see, we've almost like, there's actually like some ground out here. Like you can kind of see like some pieces of like the scenery out here, which is pretty cool that like Bungie actually made like actual like scenery this far out that's actually like reachable instead of like just a simple skybox. That is kind of one of the things I liked about the old Halo games. It's that like what you see like far in the distance, it actually probably is real to a certain extent in a lot of cases. So, in the meantime, how about a little pun as we watch the Scarab continue its hike out of the map. I know you guys love my puns, don't lie. I was working with a window yesterday, and I accidentally dropped the window in the incinerator. Well, I had to get it out, but the window was a pain in the ash to get out. Get it? Huh? Get it? Yeah, that was a great one. You know it was. So an elephant stepped on a grape. What did the grape say? Well, the grape didn't say anything, but it did let out a little whine. Eh? Eh? How about that one, right? That was a pretty good one. And here's another one from my previous video. Nobody mentioned anything about it, so because nobody said anything, you are going to hear it again. So, I went to the zoo the other day, but they only had one dog there in the entire zoo. It was basically a Shih Tzu. Come on, get it? Come on. That was a good one, right, guys? Anyways, the Scarab has almost hit the end of the road here, literally the end of the road. But out here, it's like there's not really much textured items, like any objects out here. It's all like the Hall of Mirrors. If we look at the map, back into the map, it's really far away. Actually, we're really far now. You can even barely see it from here. What surprises me is that like the Scarab actually gets this far before it deloads, which is what. Yep, here it is. It actually deloads here, and you can see that Covenant ship flying in. Actually, that's actually used when you beat the Scarab. Let's see it again from a different perspective. And here we go. There it is. We deload, and then the Covenant ship actually flies in. I'm surprised like it had to get that far out for it to deload and to load the next part of the mission. But after you deload, assuming no one else is still alive, you just revert to last checkpoint. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys try it, let me know your results. See if you can get to go like a different direction instead of that one. Uh, or if you try anything other variations, let me know how it goes. And if you like this video, remember to drop a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't. And we will see you guys next time.